Hey guys, so this is another project I'm doing, and it's my home, which is good. Uh, so we're gonna do plasterboarding today, and I got already 3 big plasterboards, and I'm upstairs. The house is small. I had to cut in the middle, so they're 240 by 120. They don't do blue plasterboard smaller size, at least not in my city. I couldn't find it. So anyway, I got the big ones. I cut them because I had to go through the staircase, which is quite steep, upstairs, and there we go. So blue plasterboard, hopefully is gonna be a little bit of soundproof. The reviews are mixed. Some say they don't work, they don't really reduce the noise from neighbors. Some say it works. So anyway, I'm doing the room, and I thought this is one little extra thing I'm gonna add, which is just plasterboarding. So first of all, everything has to be prepared. I stripped the old wallpaper, and I've used PVA on it. So PVA and water mix ratio 1 PVA to 3 of water. At least that's how I do it. Some people say 1 to 5. Anyway, so it's the background, the wall, the brick wall is ready, and I got the plasterboards. I got the plasterboard adhesive. Let me show you. That's what I got from Wix. I got the Gorilla tub, and I got my mixer ready. So there we go. We're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do hopefully one big tub, and yeah, just glue plasterboards and keeping it level with spirit level, you know. So there we go. Cool, so the mix is done. I made it quite watery. I think I've put too much water, but still it's good. So this is my mix. So have a look. That's the joint. See, that's where I cut the big plasterboard, and hopefully when the joint tape comes up, plaster, you know, that line will disappear, or possibly it will be under the panel that I'm gonna build and do paneling on top. But that's how it looks. So there you go. There's a little cavity, little gap space. I would say about 7-8 mil, and then the plasterboard. So yeah, we'll just continue plasterboard number 2 and number 3, and yeah, just keep going. And yeah, hopefully it'll be all nice and smooth and flat. Okay, so the socket is in a way. Well, what do? We've got to disconnect the power completely, and I've done this. and we're gonna disconnect this socket. We're gonna take it off, and the wires I'm gonna put it here and tighten them here in this this little thingy. Put it inside the back box there, and we can measure up and cut out that hole. And when the plasterboard is in, then the socket can be connected back, and that's what I normally do. So let's do it here. Look, that's how it looks. It's only temporary, so you know, just to keep them all nicely. And now we've got the whole wall, you know, clean. There's no socket, so we can measure up and cut out that hole in the plasterboard, and ooh, just glue it in again. So this is done. What we need to do now is fill the corners. Look, this is, see, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. So we're gonna fill that gap and just make it nicer, and also use everything we can from that Godzilla tab. And yeah, just by the way, if you want the look, it's been an entire tub for this one wall. So that's how much you need to kind of estimate. One big 25 kilo bag for one wall. So that's roughly how it looks. but we're gonna fill the gaps. We've got some gaps here. That's kind of a big one, but it doesn't mean it's wrong. That's how it is sometimes. And we're gonna fill this up and probably plaster the wall later. Okay, the job is done. The plasterboards, 3 big plasterboards, soundproofing is done. Whether it's gonna really soundproof the room, I don't think so, but at least it will reduce the noise. But that's pretty much how you glue plasterboards onto a bricked wall. You get the adhesive, plasterboard adhesive, you mix it in a tub, in a good Gorilla tub, and that's it. You just do many blobs quite symmetrically, and you need that long spirit level to really bang it, and to make it all kind of solid onto the wall. But that's pretty much done. When it's dry, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna remove that brick on the bottom, because that brick and piece of old skirting board, 18mm, it's exactly what I needed that support to go up to the ceiling, because plasterboard is 240, and the wall is 246, I think. So yeah, that gap on the bottom, yeah, I needed to kind of, that's less important. I've put the bricks and support, and that's it. That's pretty much gonna be covered with skirting board later. But if you wonder as well, the next stage of this room is coving. I got some nice coving, plastic coving, or styrofoam, the synthetic one, lightweight, and we're gonna go around and onto that new wall as well. So that's the next stage. But plasterboards are done. I finished all the edging and the joints, so that's also done, and it's just a good use of leftover adhesive. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you later. Cheers.